Hey again. Well, walking through the Pauline prayer in Ephesians with you and talked last time about the hope, the absolute certainty of his call. And these three things Paul prayed, and he wrote these things down, so they have to be important. He said that you might know. And the second thing is that you might know what the riches of his glorious inheritance that he's put within you and within uh, each of his children. And so I'm thinking, why would he say that? Why would he say that you might know what those riches are? Well, do you think Adam and Eve would have given up what they had for a lie? No, they didn't know what they had, and they were offered something, in exchange for what they had, and that's what the devil always does. He always offers an exchange, whether it's giving you anxiety for believing the promises of God, or maybe giving up your hope for discouragement, and also giving up real beauty by letting your eyes look on the glitter of this world, whether it's riches or pornography or whatever that is. We give up a lot of things, and that really brings me to a question: why would God, knowing our track record, because Adam didn't even say to the devil, "Let me think about it." Why would God put his treasure in us? And we're going to talk about what that treasure is next time, but just want to talk about, and why would God do that? Of all the places that he could put it, first he put it in a very uninteresting place. I think about safe deposit box. You put your gold and valuables in safe deposit boxes, and the box is nothing. The box is a drab green box that you don't go to ooh and ah over. You go there to open it up and to take what's within it. And so God always puts his treasure in very plain wrappers, and that has always encouraged me, and I hope that encourages you. That God is looking for just the ordinary, just even the less than ordinary, to put his treasure in. But then again, he puts his treasure in places and in people who have no ability to keep it. Again, Adam just said, "Okay, here you go." And when we look at our track record, we easily give up what God has given us. So he has to believe something about our inabilities and his ability. In fact, our inability and his ability is a match made in heaven. God knows that we are totally incapable of accomplishing anything, and that's why he's put his Spirit within us. Paul says, let me find this verse real quick. Paul says in 2 Timothy, I'll just paraphrase it, tells Timothy to keep that good deposit that God has put in him by the power of the Holy Spirit. And so that is really what God is trying to teach us in our life, is that, one, we have to totally depend on him. We have to first see that we have this treasure, and we'll talk about that next time, but that he has put treasure within us that is so valuable that as we begin to see it, and that's why Paul said, "I pray that you would get it. I would pray that you see it. I pray that you know this treasure." Because once we see it, then we say, "Lord, how do I keep it? How do I protect it? And how do I not give it in exchange for the things that the devil's offering?" Until next time, when we talk about what that treasure is, and it's the glorious riches. There's more than one thing, but the glorious riches of his treasure, of his inheritance. And so the question is, what was in it for Jesus? What did Jesus get for all his effort? And that's what we'll talk about next time. Until next time.